Good morning, students. Today in this video, let us learn about population interactions, which is from chapter 13. When various species live together in a community, number of interactions takes place for food and shelter. These interactions can be of two main types, that is, intraspecific interactions and interspecific interactions. Intraspecific interactions are interactions between the members of same species, while interspecies interactions are between the members of two different species. So in this chapter, we will study only about various types of interspecific interactions. So these interactions could be beneficial, harmful, or neutral, which is neither beneficial nor harmful to both the species. These interactions can be broadly classified into two main categories depending on the type of effect they have on interacting organisms. That is, negative interactions and positive interactions. So under negative interactions, you will find predation, parasitism, competition, and commensalism. And under positive interactions, you'll find commensalism and mutualism. So we will take up all the interactions one by one. So the first one is predation. So in predation, the stronger animal called predator captures and feeds on the weaker animal called prey. Predation can also be considered as a nature's way of transferring energy to higher trophic levels, that is fixed by the plants. When we think of predator and prey, most probably it is the tiger and the deer that readily comes to our mind, but a sparrow eating a seed is no less than a predator. Now let us see the predation in animals. Besides acting as conduits or channels for energy transfer across trophic levels, predators play important roles. So we will discuss all the roles one by one. The first one is predators can keep the prey population under control. If the prey population becomes higher, it can cause instability in the ecosystem. For example, when certain exotic species were introduced into a particular geographical area without any predation, because of the lack of predation, they spread very fast, disturbing the whole ecosystem. In 1920, prickly pear cactus was introduced in Australia, where there were no predators for that plant. So this plant spread rapidly into millions of hectares of land, disturbing the whole ecosystem. So finally, it was brought under control by introducing a cactus-feeding predator, a moth. So this brought down the population of cactus under the control. Now, the second role of predators is that it also helps in maintaining species diversity in a community by reducing the intensity of competition among competing prey species. For example, starfish disaster, which is an important predator in the rocky intertidal communities of American Pacific coast. In an experiment, all the starfish were removed from an enclosed intertidal area, and within 1 year, more than 10 species of invertebrates became extinct because of interspecific competition. So from here we can see that after the removal of predator starfish, the intensity of competition among the prey species increased, which in turn led to their extinction. The third one is predator-prey population is a very important balance in ecosystem. If a predator overexploits its prey, then the prey might become extinct, and following this, the predator will also become extinct due to lack of food. This is the reason why predators are often clever or prudent in nature, and at the same time, prey species also evolve mechanisms to escape predation. For example, some species of insects and frogs are camouflaged to avoid being easily detected by the predator. And there are some prey species which are highly poisonous. For example, monarch butterfly, which is highly distasteful to the predator bird, and therefore they are avoided by the predator. Now let us see the predation in plants. For plants, herbivores are the predators because they eat the plants. Nearly 25% of all insects feed on plant sap and other parts of plants, and these insects are called phytophagous. Since plants are fixed and are not mobile, they cannot escape or run away from the predator. That is why plants have evolved a variety of morphological and chemical defenses against herbivores. Now, let us see some of the examples of defenses in plants against herbivores. The first one is the thorns of acacia and cactus. Second one is a weed named calotropis produces a highly poisonous cardiac glycosides that make the herbivore sick after they eat it. And that is the reason why we never see the herbivores feeding on it. A number of products that we extract from plants like nicotine, caffeine, quinine, strychnine, opium, etc. are actually chemical produced by the plants as a defense against grazers or browsers. Some chemicals are so strong that they disrupt the reproduction or even kill the herbivore after eating such plants. That's all for today. I hope you understood. Thank you.